Hello, abeg no vex. Please don't be offended. Today's study is taken from Matthew chapter 28, verse 5 and 6. And the angel answered and said unto the women, Fear not ye, for I know that ye seek Jesus, which was crucified. He is not here, for he is risen, as he said. Come, see the place where the Lord lay. I want to minister on the topic, no condition is permanent. Jesus began his journey to the Calvary from the moments of his time with his Father in Gethsemane, where he prayed and the sweat from his body was dropping like the clot of blood. It was a hard journey he was to embark on, and he was pouring his mind out before his Father, even telling his Father if possible for the cup to pass over him. However, as a son who was and is interested in the will of his Father, nevertheless, let your will be done. And what was the will of the Father? That which they agreed upon before he came into this world. That was to come and die for the sin of the world. Seeing the issue before him, the death he was to die, the pain he was to go through, it became a burden, a very big burden on him. But he submitted to the will of his Father. So he had a cross before him. And in the process of time, Judas betrayed him. The soldiers arrested him. He was tried by Pilate. He was denied by Peter. His disciples fled away from him. Nobody stood with him. Even Peter, who claimed to be following him, was following him afar off. He was dragged. He was made to carry the cross. And when they got to Golgotha, the only shout you could hear, even before they got to Golgotha, was, "Crucify him." At the point of judgment, the people who shouted Hosanna began to shout, "Crucify him. Crucify him, crucify him." And he was led for crucifixion. He was hung, he was flogged, he was pierced through by the side, he went through pain, he wore a crown of thorns. He was rejected by the world and rejected by heaven. His Father rejected him. Remember, he cried, my Father, why hast thou forsaken me?" Even the thief on the cross had the gut to ridicule him. "You call yourself the Son of God? Save yourself and come and save us." Jesus was helpless at that point in time. The soldiers he was crying. Oh, he's calling Elijah to come and help him. They mocked him. He suffered. He was dropped from the cross and was taken for burial. He was buried, and a great stone was laid at the mouth of the sepulchre. Jesus was dead. Jesus died and was buried. But that was not the end. He rose again. On Sunday morning, the women went there, and the stone was rolled away, and Jesus was not there. He had risen. The angel testified, "For he is risen as he said." Brother, sister, don't worry. That condition, it will come out to be as the Lord has said concerning you. The thought of God towards you will come to pass. He will give you an expected end. Whatever you are passing through today will work out for your good. Jesus arose. He was no longer dead. Jesus rose up from the grave. And the Bible says that God exalted him and gave him a name that is above every other name. He who was dead now lives. And he lives forever. And that is why there is nothing like late Jesus. Late Mr. Jesus. No. He lives forever. You will live above that condition. You will live above that situation. You will be victorious. Your testimony will follow suit. Don't give up. Keep on keeping on. And the Lord will fight for you. God bless you. Thank you for listening. Till we meet again, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Cobham Voice, and follow me on my Facebook page, Concerned Believers Ministry, even as the Lord bless you. Thank you.